So this is my first time making jambalaya. Y'all stick around. This is awesome. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez coming at you once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. All right, y'all, Memorial Day weekend. Guess what? There's a nor'easter outside, so I'm gonna cook inside. So today I want to try something that I've always wanted to try. Getting back to my Cajun cooking. I love Cajun food. This is something I've never made, so we're gonna give it a shot today. This is gonna be some chicken, sausage, and shrimp jambalaya. Okay, so I got all the ingredients behind me. We're gonna get this started. I know this is gonna be good, y'all. So y'all stick around, check it out. All right, for my jambalaya, we got some Zatarain's andouille sausage. Bring this light down so you can see it. Some Zatarain's andouille sausage. Got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Got some homemade chicken stock. This was left over from something I did a while back. Got the Holy Trinity. Peppers, bell pepper, onion, celery, and of course you can't forget the Pope. We got some garlic. Got some crushed tomatoes, and we can't forget our Cajun seasoning. Of course today I'm using my favorite. This is KFRED Cajun Seasoning. I'll leave a link below to KFRED's website to order this. This is the best Cajun seasoning on the market. I guarantee I love this stuff. Alright, so the shrimp's thawing out. So let's get this started. But we got a cup and a half of rice. Got to have rice. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this rice, okay, before we use it. So let's get started, y'all. Alright, so for this recipe I'm going to use 4 boneless, skinless thighs. So we'll go through. There's a piece of gristle still on there. Get rid of that. There's a little bit of fat on here, but I'm going to leave that fat on. Fat is flavor. These ain't too bad. So we're going to cut these up in chunks, about like that. Not too big. So we cube up our chicken thighs. Need to flavor these up, so let's start our flavor. KFRED. So we'll coat the chicken chunks with the KFRED. Give it a little mix. So that'll be the first layer of our seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead, cut up our andouille. So the way I like to do this, instead of cutting them in circles, we're going to cut them in quarters. So split them down the middle. All right, get our vegetables cut up. All right. So let me get cleaned up here and we'll get started. So we'll go ahead and put some olive oil in here. Let's see. A couple of tablespoons. Looking good. Got my KFRED stirring spoon. I like his spoon has got this edge here so you can get down the edge of the pot. My old buddy KFRED. Same one that brings you KFRED Cajun Seasoning. Alright, looks like it's shimmering, smoking a little bit, so let's get this chicken in it. Get on in there, chicken. Get it spread out down in there. All right, we'll let that chicken brown off. When this chicken's nice and browned off, we'll bring it back. All right, so this chicken's browned up good. So we're going to take it out. Got my hotel pan back here. All right, now we're going to put our andouille in. Let that brown up some. Now the shrimp's going to go in last. But you could use chicken breast for this. You could use any kind of sausage you want, but since we're doing Cajun food, I figured andouille would be the best. I'm going to go ahead and put a little KFRED on this andouille. There we go. Another layer of seasoning. Give it a little stir. Alright, so we rendered this andouille down some. Take it out. Alright, I'm going to get a little bit of this oil out of here. There's a little much. I don't need all that. Leave about a tablespoon or so in it. To get our Trinity in there, the Holy Trinity. Onions, celery, bell pepper. Let that cook down. All right, the Holy Trinity has had a chance to cook down some. So let's put the Pope in there. Garlic on in. Don't want to cook the garlic too long, don't want it to burn. So we'll give it about a minute to get fragrant. Alright, so let's put our meat back in. Chicken and the andouille. Now you can put some pork in here too if you like. Pork would be good in this. Alright, so now we're going to put our crushed tomatoes. I'm not going to put this whole can in there. About 3/4 of it, I guess. Give it a stir. Get our chicken broth in there. Chicken stock. You see it's nice and gelled. This is homemade. Get that mixed in. So we'll bring this back up to a boil. And we'll put our rice in. Alright, this is almost at a boil. So let's go ahead and put a little more KFRED in here, about a teaspoon. And we're going to put about a teaspoon of thyme, maybe a little less. Alright. Now if you want it hotter, you can put some cayenne in there, but the KFRED's pretty stout. It's got some good spice to it, so I'm going to leave the cayenne out. But if you want it extra hot, put you some cayenne in here with it. Alright, we're up to a boil. So we take our rice. I've rinsed it. Give it a stir. We'll let it come back up to a boil. Alright, this come back up to a gentle boil. Now the most important part of this, turn that heat down as low as you can get it. Put your tight fitting lid. Alright, watch your heat now. You got to get that down as low as it'll go. We're going to set us a timer for 30 minutes. Actually, we'll go 25 minutes. Alright. Alright, for the shrimp, these are pretty good size. So to make them go a little longer, that's all I have here. I cut them all in half. So we're going to go ahead and season them up, of course. So we'll season our shrimp with the KFRED. Maybe a tad bit more. Alright, I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for now. We'll add this to the pot after the 30 minutes is up. Alright, 30 minutes is up. Let's take a look. Give this a stir. Add the shrimps. Another little stir. Alright. Put the lid back on. Let that sit there for about 10-15 minutes. Then we'll try it out. Alright, so this has been sitting here for about 15-20 minutes. Give it another little stir. Looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put some green onions on there. Alright, y'all. First time doing jambalaya. There we go. Alright, let's serve it up. Nice portion. There we go. A few more green onions on there. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Alright, y'all. My first attempt at jambalaya, okay? It's a little wet. I think could use a little more rice, but that's all right. I'm sure this is going to be awesome. Y'all ready for this? Let me get a big spoonful. Look at that. Steamy. Smells awesome. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm starving. Taste! Mmm. Seasoning spot on. I have another bite of that. I'm sure I get some andouille this time. Here we go, y'all. I will be making this again, y'all. Taste! Right on. Alright, this is my first time making jambalaya. Definitely won't be my last. Very good. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, leave me a big old thumbs up right there. Leave me a comment down below. I appreciate comments. I love them. Any suggestions, anything you'd like to see me cook, put it down there. And as always, if you haven't done it yet, click that subscribe right there. So we'll see y'all next time. I'm going to sit down and eat.